And I mean, it was a loud noise too. It was like, like, I'm not exaggerating. Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new segment on the channel called Cozy College Counseling. At college, my roommates and I would have these really super deep discussions really late at night where we would discuss our problems and our worries. And I thought about sharing that with you guys, my subscribers. So go ahead and put on some cozy clothing, grab yourself a mug of something. This is cheer wine because I don't like warm liquids. And it is time for you guys to learn some stuff. All right. All right, college is kind of horrifying, and I understand that 110%. My summer before freshman year, about 2 years ago, I spent most of it scouring the internet, hoping to find the magic cure-all to college. I downloaded lists, more lists, and watched videos, but none of it was completely accurate. And I doubt this will be too. Disclaimer, I'm not a real counselor. In case you didn't know, I'm 20 and in college, so take this with a grain of salt. But I've been there and done that, so I'm gonna try and help you guys do it even better. As a warm-up, because I don't have any questions, because you guys didn't know this exists as of 2 minutes ago. This was not a thing. I don't have any questions to answer from the viewers. We're gonna instead tell you my most embarrassing college stories to make you feel better about whatever you end up doing your first year of college. My entire freshman year was about me being nervous. Didn't make a lot of friends, and that's okay. You don't like immediately click and find like your bridesmaids or groomsmen or something. If you don't automatically do that right off the bat, that's fine. That's a misplaced goal. Most of my awkward stories actually ended up happening in my second semester, and I believe it's because I let my guard down. I thought I was fine. I was not. And also, most of them happened like in the second half of the second semester, so like between March and May were like the worst experiences. My college is in the mountains, kind of. It's very chilly. Most of the seasons there, you're wearing long sleeves, especially after Christmas break. For like maybe like 3-4 weeks in between the year, you kind of get these warm flashes where you can wear short sleeves again. So it was really hot, and spring was coming. I was feeling great. And so I was like, I'm gonna put on this JMU purple shirt that's short sleeves. Nothing wrong with that, right? Go to philosophy class, sit down, boot up my laptop to work on some work that's due later that day in that class that I had not done. And the teacher's teaching, and I'm studenting. I'm typing away on my homework and not paying a bit of attention to anyone around me. And then I feel a sneeze come on. Well, like every child that grew up in the 2000s, I automatically know to cover so you do not spread the germies. But there is a big problem. This position is designed for long sleeves. So when I, with my massive, massive sneeze, did this in the crook of my arm, I made the loudest fart noise on the face of the planet. Now, the teacher tried his darndest. The class began to erupt laughter, starting from me as the middle of the ripple, and he attempted to keep teaching, but he quickly succumbed to the giggles. And I quickly succumbed to complete and utter annihilation of any hope of ever being cool. I turned to my somewhat associate beside me that I've had all of 3 conversations with, and I go, do you think everyone knew that was a sneeze? And she goes, well, I don't know. And then she acts like she doesn't know me for the rest of the semester. So clearly, my entire class thinks I'm farted. And I mean, it was a loud noise too. It was like, like, I'm not exaggerating. Except it sounded even more realistic than that, and it echoed through my class of 100. So, until I hear you say that you made a fart noise in front of adults and they all laughed at you, I think you're gonna be okay. I survived, I did not transfer schools, and the great thing about college is nobody cares. I don't think I've had a class with any of those people since then. And my school's not uber huge. It's great because it doesn't really spread outside of that classroom. Nobody cares who you're dating. Nobody cares what you did last night. Things don't spread around like they did in high school, so don't be overly concerned. The amount of times I've heard my friends say they completely like face planted while walking, is more than 10 for each of them, and nobody cares. I've tripped upstairs, I've tripped downstairs, I've lost stuff, I've found stuff. College is genuinely confusing for everyone, and so people have a genuinely open mind about things. Now on to our second story. This one is slightly more logistically confusing, so you might want to grab a pencil and paper. Just kidding. Maybe. It was the very last day of classes. My freshman year. I did it. I was so proud of myself. I didn't die. I didn't cause too many big issues for anyone, you know? And so off I go to my last class of the last day of freshman year. I walk from my dorm. It's about 3 p.m., real sunny, wearing short sleeves, but now the more wiser. And I walk into the building and I sit down in my class. Now this math class was nice because the teacher did not take attendance. Fun fact, college professors sometimes don't care. I sit down and I notice there's a lot of kids that I've never seen before. Stop me if you've heard this before. And so I look around and I'm like, wow, there's a lot of kids here that must have been skipping the whole year that are here for like the review for the final. Sit down at my desk, take out my books. Don't recognize anyone. Really thinking this class, these other guys have been skipping. Ah, that's crazy. And then the Kutakragon walks in, which is that it's not my professor. And I kid you not, I think in the back of my mind, I knew what was happening, but no one likes to admit when they're wrong. I was like, must be a sub. That's the only solution to this, right? We have a sub, I didn't get the email. Then he pulls up a worksheet that I've never seen in my life. Granted, the top of it does say what my math class is, but it's not for me. I've got two options. We're 5 minutes into class. It's supposed to be finals review for a class that I'm not really great in. Option 1, I sit through the entire class. No one is the wiser. Because granted, I'm in the front seat of the desk because Hermione taught me that's where you're supposed to be. Hermione failed me. Anyways, the whole class will see me get up and leave. And it's not like we're in like a gigantic row thing. I mean, it was like 15 kids, max. You would notice it was like a classroom. That's option 1. I missed whatever review. I mean, granted, it was for my class, but it was for methods I'd never learned. And my teacher was really specific about us using his methods. In that case scenario, I would get nothing out of the class. Second option, I suck it up, pack up my bag, and walk out. What will I choose? Drink break. I chose the second option. I know, dummy, right? But listen here, it's the last day. I had to know what was going on in math class. Take everything, slowly put it back in my book bag, zip it up as quietly as I can, right? Not doing any difference. I'm in the front, throw it over my shoulder, and just kind of like zip it on out there, right? I get outside the door to the classroom, and I hear the teacher go, I thought she didn't look familiar. And the entire class erupted, and I ran. And I ended up calling my roommate because I was convinced I was in the Twilight Zone because I checked the time, I checked the day. That was my classroom. But no one in there was my class. So I call her up and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know where anyone is. And she's just laughing and laughing and laughing at me like the wonderful friend she is. And then it hits me. I just spilled juice. Hold on 1 second. Oh no. Oh no. This is red! How do you get— oh no, we may have really messed up here. 1 second. It's okay. Just don't tell my mom. I don't think it's stained the comforter, but we'll find out later. Where did I leave off? Oh, so my roommate is laughing at me and I'm about to cry. I'm embarrassed. I'm confused more than anything. And then it strikes me. It's Thursday. On Thursdays, we meet in the computer lab. So here I am with a second decision. 10 minutes has passed into the class period now. I can either go back to my dorm, or I can go to the computer lab, walk in late in front of everyone, and attempt to see what's going on in class that day. Granted, this would be the second round of embarrassment. This one hopefully will not end in laughter. People are late all the time, but everyone will see me being late, because the only door to the classroom is right by the blackboard where the teacher is teaching in the computer lab. So again, I make the smart Hermione-like decision and truck across campus to the computer lab. I get there. I'm out of breath. I've called my mom by this point. Almost cried. I walk into the computer lab. I bury my head down, shuffle through the desks, sit down, out of breath, pull out my binder. The professor goes, "Okay, everybody, that's all I've got for you for today. Good luck on your final. It's in about a week. If you need any help studying, please email me." I got an A on the final though, but I missed the entire final review that apparently only lasted 20 minutes. This all just goes to show you that college is not what you expect it to be. And it doesn't have to be. It's not perfect. You're not perfect. And I know you hear that a lot, but it's okay. You will faceplant on the quad. It happens to the best of us. You will slide up on ice. You will cross the street at the wrong point. Car will honk at you, and everyone will look at you. But that's okay, because we've all done it. And you will walk into the wrong classroom. Hopefully, you won't sit there like an idiot like I did for 5 minutes. But anything's possible. All right, everybody, that's all I've got for you today for Cozy College Counseling. Disclaimer, I'm not a counselor. If you've got a better name for this segment, let me know in the comments below. This is the best I could come up with after about 5 seconds of debating. Also, make sure you are subscribed. This helps me out immensely. This helps me get more people. Shows YouTube I'm doing a good job. Also, make sure you're hitting that bell because I update at the most random points in time. So you want to make sure that you are the first to watch these videos. Also, lastly, in the comments below, please also ask any questions that you guys have about college. I need material. I want to help you be more calm and cool and collected and hopefully not make all the mistakes I made. I love you guys so much. I hope you're doing good. I'll see you guys soon. Take your meds. I love you. Bye.